girls, here's the Xpeak 2.0. $13.99 for the 15 amp hour version, $15.99 for the 20 amp hour version, which is what I have here. So they claim the range is about 80 miles. I'd probably guess it's more like 40 to 50 in real world riding, but I'll definitely do a range test for you as the temperature warms up here. So I was kind of shocked they updated this bike already after having come out with the 1.0 last year, but they definitely improved it. I'd say another 25% or so. So we'll go through what's new. If you buy the bike right now, it comes with a bunch of accessories like the suspension seat post, the rack, the fenders, and the upgraded headlight up here. Nice big front headlight like that. Love the placement up there. The e-bike has new grips as well versus the previous version, and of course you got the new color display. It's part of the new package. Same motor, M24 Stealth, 750 watt, peaks at 1310. You got a Shimano Altus derailleur down there, and looks like a 48 tooth chainring up front with your quick release pedals, of course. The battery is underneath now, and the key is here. There's a charge port on the other side to charge the port here, and there's a button here to release it as well once you put that key in there and undo it. So that's what this button is for. Here's a look at the Xpeak 2.0 alongside the 1.0. It's a predecessor, and they're virtually the exact same bike for the most part. The frame on the Xpeak 2.0 is definitely thicker though. This is a good 3.5 inches wide compared to this, which is probably like 2.5, maybe 2 inches there. But other than that, it's pretty much a very, very similar e-bike. You can see here I put a stem riser on my 1.0. But same fork, same tires, basically the same frame other than the thicker bottom portion here. And yeah, it's kind of a look at both of them. Now, the paint job is different, of course. I do like this paint job. It's a really nice paint job with that gradient sergeant stripes there versus just a plain gray here. But this is nice too. Not a big deal. You got 3 bosses here, 3 bosses there. And the rack appears to be the exact same if you look at the two of those. All right, same taillight action, same fender size, and different grips versus the 2.0. A little bit different there. Those are locking ones. These are just rubber ones, not locking. And new display, of course. You got the headlight, and cable management. There's no bosses up front here, so they took that off on the 2.0 versus the 1.0. If you want to add a front rack there, but this is a bike that is for more for off-roading. It's not really a cargo e-bike. It's made to go on dirt roads and suck up those bumps with that big front fork. And that's a quick look at the two e-bikes side by side. It does come with a taillight, not a working brake light, just a taillight there, along with that front headlight. Just hold down the plus button on your control pad to turn your lights on, and you'll see those in action. But this is the headline. This e-bike is this RST Renegade front fork. It's got a massive amount of travel. It is very, very plush and bouncy. You can adjust the lockout right here. Has different increments there if you want to just adjust it based on your likeness. It's got a preload up here with a nice little tab that comes out, and you can adjust your preload very easily. So this is like a $400 fork if you were to buy it like on retail. And they put this thing on here. I mean, it's EMTB rated to, I forget what the numbers are, but it's also UL listed as well. So it's a UL listed e-bike. So no worries there about safety. And you got a front through axle here, which screws in right here. You can see the lever. Here's that lever there for the through axle. So when you get the bike, you put the wheel on, insert this, you turn it in to screw it in, close it up, and make sure you close it up kind of right here above the parallel to the fork. So you do that. What others also new on this e-bike, 203 millimeter rotors here, brake rotors on the front end. It's 180 on the back. That's paired with those hydraulic disc brakes. More stopping power on the 2.0 versus the 1.0. Same Chow Yang tires and same cutout rims here on the Xpeak 2.0. The rack is good to hold 60 pounds, and you can put, it's pretty wide too. It's a good, I'd say 7 inches wide, at least something like that. When it comes to camera, we have a new 8-speed shifter up here, trigger shifter. Got a 48.2 chainring there, Shimano Altus derailleur rounded out, and your basic freewheel there. I'm not sure what the freewheel is. I think it's a 11 to 28 freewheel, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a look at the front fork in action. It's got some nice play to it. I don't think it's ever going to bottom out on you. Plenty of travel there. Also, as part of the gearing, we have a torque sensor here, and the new torque sensor I think uses 96 magnets, so it's a much better torque sensor than you typically get on any kind of e-bike today, which I think has like 12 magnets inside of there. So the more magnets, just the smoother the pedal experience is, and combined with their PWR technology, it's going to make your ride a little more easier as you're pedaling through those gears and tackling the roads. When it comes to sizing, the bike weighs about 75 pounds or so, depending on the battery you get. It is 75 inches long. Standover height is 29 inches. Handlebar height is 42 inches. And the bike weight with the front wheel removed is about 57 pounds. Max payload is 330 pounds overall. All right, well, let's get this e-bike on the road and see what she can do. Give you one more last look here at this paint job here in the late afternoon on a winter day. There's the Xpeak logo up there. They're using XP, the XP series now on their new models. What's up, YouTube? I'm on the Xpeak 2.0 from Lectric e-bikes, 26x4 EMTB on her road test here. It is 31 degrees out right now. I am freezing my balls off, so I gotta get this thing done because we got more bad weather coming in here in Connecticut. And e-bike reviews, gotta keep going here. So first impressions, just sitting on it, pretty comfortable. It's fairly quiet. I think it hit the tires more than the motor. I did unlock it right before this. So we're gonna go do our speed test up here, and then hill test, do a downhill run, and wrap things up. Get you the first impression. I'll be doing a lot more videos on this e-bike as well. Looks to get some decent weather out here. Jeez, I'm sick of this winter. All right, let's do a speed test. I'm in PS5. I'm in 8th gear here. Again, it's a torque sensor e-bike, so you gotta work it here. There's 23. Yeah, I'm putting some effort in. 26. 27. Ooh, 27.4. It is cold out, so could be why I didn't reach 28 there. Ooh. Damn, it's chilly. All right. There's a throttle run. And cuts out at 20.5, roughly. So there you go. So you're gonna get to work on this e-bike because it is a torque sensor. So more effort, more speed. All right, hill test time. Right, I'm going to start. A little bit of rattle back there. Doing 12 miles an hour. Pretty standard. This part here, peaking at 1182. This e-bike peaks at 1310 watts. All right, let's see how we do here on this 750 watt motor. Drop the gears down a bit. 4th gear. All right, here we go. 14. Just cracked the 13 mark. 12. 12.2. Nice. 11.9. 11.3. 11.2. All right. Not a bad result there. This is a heavier bike, so it's probably not going to be as quick as the Expedition was. All right, let's go do our downhill run here with no power. Test the brakes at the end, and wish me luck. There's 28 miles an hour. 29. Very steady e-bike. There's 30. It does brakes. Little fishtail in the back there. But nicely done. These hydraulics that are now ubiquitous on Lectrics are pretty good brakes. Let's do a quick off-road test here. I'm gonna head into the woods because the star of the show is this Renegade front fork here that Lectric installed. It sucks up bumps like a vacuum. This is some of the rockiest terrain around here. And we got ice in here. Nice. Gears down. I got snow tires for this, so I got to do another video with those. But this thing is, there's tons of roots in here and there's some rocks. Boom. Nothing to this fork. It's pretty agile for being a big bike. Choo. Grinds through that snow there. Let's hit it again. Got a little hump here. Oh yeah. Let's put it in low gear and then PS3. Climb on out of here. Check out that ice. Oh yeah. Boom. That was easy as pie. All right. All right, there's your Xpeak 2.0. I have really nothing to complain about this e-bike. It's for what it's supposed to do. It's an excellent value. And 15 amp hour battery. I got the 20, so I got the long term or the long range version. This fork is amazing. This RST Renegade. It's got some increments here. You can lock it out. It's got preload up here with a nice little tab that you can do to change that there. But just an awesome fork. The rim cutouts to save weight here. I love how they placed the headlight up front here on top. Makes it look really nice. Is there still plastic on there? Yeah. Handlebars are pretty solid. I might put more of a rise handlebar on here just to get a little more reach. And yeah, guys, it's an awesome bike. If you're looking for an EMTB fat tire, this is the new standard, I think. It's going to be hard for other e-bike companies to match a 26x4 unless you're like an e-cells or something. But this thing is just awesome. It's good looking. It's long range. It's affordable, and it does the job. So put a link in the description. Check it out. And thanks for watching Crisscross, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully it's warmer out. Catch you later.